Jan Pyle.
February 3rd, 2006 started like any other day for me. I woke up at 5 a.m. feeling really good, looking forward to my day. I reached over to wake up my wife, and she didn't respond. So I reached over and did it again. She still didn't respond. I thought, boy, she is dead to the world today. And you know, that wasn't unusual. Sometimes when you sleep really soundly, you just don't respond. You've probably had that experience, right? Ever try to wake up a teenager? So I didn't think too much of it, and I went downstairs, had breakfast and coffee. And soon it was 7:15. It's the time when Connie always told me she had to be downstairs to get to work on time. So I went back upstairs to wake her. And I shook her again. No response. I shook her pretty hard. And then I knew Connie was never going to wake up, ever. And in that moment, I went numb. The pain of that loss was way too much to feel. And then things got busy. I called 911, and the person on the line said, "You've got to give her CPR." And they told me how to breathe my breath of life into her body. And I heard the breath of my life coming out of her body. A very eerie feeling. And soon the police were there, as they always are when somebody dies at home. And soon the ambulance arrived. And I was told to go away. To be alone. And to begin to allow myself to feel. I spent a lot of time that morning screaming at the universe about my loss. I was angry. I was very upset. I had this incredible woman in my life for 38 years, and it got better every year because we worked at it. And that last year, heaven on earth. Eventually, I couldn't scream anymore because my throat got sore. I didn't know what it was going to be like to be alone. I had never been alone. That evening, as I stood in my bedroom with the patio door open out to the deck, watching these beautiful, beautiful snowflakes floating down, I spoke to Connie, and I said, "Connie, you would love this evening." And she was there with me. And I remember the one thought that was so meaningful to me at the time. I knew that I would be okay. Several months passed, and I came to a fork in the road. And I knew I was at a choice point. You know, we come to choice points many times every day. And based on those choices we make, we create our life. I could go on feeling sorrowful, grieving, abandoned, or I could go on the other road. And I could just be grateful that I had this remarkable woman in my life for 38 incredible years. And now when I think of Connie, that wonderful woman, I am so grateful that she was in my life for so long and shared incredible love. Thank you, Connie. Thank you for being in my life. Wow, I am such a lucky guy. You know, I didn't know what it was going to be like being alone. I had never been alone. And what I found out was, I am really fun to be alone with. I would make candlelight dinners for myself. I would turn on the music and get up and dance with myself. I took myself out to dinner and movies. It was great. Today, I know that I still love that woman. She is in my heart. I am so grateful that she was in my life for so many years. So what are you grateful for? Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and think about something in your life that you're grateful for. And now tell me, what are you grateful for?
The love of my family.
The love of my family. What a wonderful thing to be grateful for. What are you grateful for?
My son.
My son. Wonderful. What are you grateful for?
That I have the opportunity this weekend to speak my truth.
To speak my truth. The opportunity to speak my truth. What a wonderful thing to be grateful for. You know, the more you're grateful, the more that comes into your life to be grateful for. So I want to suggest something to you. When you get home, write down 25 things that you're grateful for. And every day, when you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning, think about 5 things that you're grateful for. And every evening before you go to bed, think about 5 things that you're grateful for. Here's one for you. Make a list of 25 things that you do not like about your life. And then figure out what you're grateful for about each one of those. Maybe you don't like your job. What would be gratefulness in that situation? You could be grateful that you have a job. Many people don't. Think about how you can be grateful for the things that you don't like. This will bring more grateful things into your life. There is a power in the universe. It's the power of creativity. It's in the air that we breathe. It's in you. It's in you. And you, and you, and all of you. It's in me. It's the power of creativity. We are co-creators with God, with the universe. And with that power, we can create anything.